If I told you that the way you send contracts could be a reason the brand stopped replying, would you watch this video to the end? If the answer is yes, then continue and keep watching, because in this video I'll answer all your questions and doubts about influencer marketing contract. This video is for anyone who is running an influencer marketing agency, who is a middleman, freelancer, or even creator brokering deals. This video will explain in detail how influencer marketing contracts work. Just to note before we start, I'm not giving any legal advices. I'm just gonna go over some stuff that I see people struggle with, some mistakes that I see people make. I'm going to talk about why contracts matter, who do you send the contract to, when do you send contract, what type of contracts, what should the contract include, how do I handle this, mistakes to avoid, and questions I got from my free Discord and Instagram community. If you want me to drop a full free influencer marketing contract template, make sure to hit a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna put it in the comments when we hit 150 likes. It's a big goal, but I know we can achieve it. For all of you who don't know, my name is Noah. I've been running one of the first influencer marketing agencies here in Croatia for over 2 years now. Over the past year, we've been expanding globally, working with some of the biggest influencers and biggest brands in the industry. So yeah, let's get right into the thing. First, you need to understand why the contracts even matter. Contracts matter because they need to protect you, influencer, and brand. They need to protect all three sides. They protect the brand, making sure they get what they paid for. They protect influencer, making sure they get paid for what they deliver, what they make. And they protect you, making sure to pay you for running the whole thing. Without contracts, without good contracts, you risk late payments or no payments at all. You risk content that's delivered late or not at all. You risk wrong content, missing tags, missing links, missing discount codes, off-brand messaging, missed deadlines, and a lot more. Also, you can risk getting bypassed and brands going directly to influencers or other way around. Trust is great, but clarity wins every single time. Next thing is, who do you send the contract to? This is one of the most asked questions, and this is where it gets tricky, and this is what people ask me all the time. Do I send it contract to influencer or brand first or influencer first? The answer is it depends. It depends from situation you are in. Sometimes the brand will sign a contract directly with you and you will handle the influencer side yourself. This is the first example. Brand with you with the influencer, you handle both sides yourself and you are responsible for both sides. Another way you can do is brand with creator, you act as a campaign manager or as a middleman. Another way you can sign a contract is light agreement with just a brand. If you're doing smaller campaigns or influencer seeding, you can sign agreement with just a brand. For full campaign management, you are signing the contract with the brand before you start delivering the service. This is most of the times only full campaign management, sometimes seeding if it's a big campaign in seeding. As I put here, there's no one size fits all. It depends on what you are offering, how much you're managing, and the structure of the deal. And that's why you need to understand your exact offer and service, know what you sell, know who you sell to, otherwise you'll just get bypassed or worse, ignored completely. Next one is, when do you send the contract? Another one, it depends what service you're offering, in what situation you are in. It really depends. If you're doing influencer seeding, you often send it before the product ships or before you start sourcing influencers. Or any other upfront services that you might do, UGC and a lot of those that I'm not gonna talk about now. For one-time collaborations, you can send a contract before they confirm with a specific influencer or before you send the whole list, or you can sign a contract with influencers before you send that list to the brand, or contract with the brand before you deliver them the list. This really depends. You need to see from situation to situation, but if you wait too long, the brands might bypass you, or if they see that you don't know what you're doing. In my example, we send contracts before we start managing the full campaign for a brand. When we do one-time collaborations with brands, sometimes even after the product is shipped, because we have a good connections, we have a good reputation, and we have a good trust with our clients and our brands, and of course our influencers that we manage. Also later, when you get some connections, you are no longer just connecting people, you're a real operator, and operators don't get bypassed easily. Next one is, what type of contract should I use? It again depends. There's a lot of types of contracts. First one is full service tripartite contract. Second one is dual contract model. That's one where we're signing one with influencer, one with the brand. Creator only agreement, brand only agreement, light agreement for some smaller deals or for influencer seeding. NDA plus full campaign contract, affiliate, revenue share agreements, and insertion orders. Different structures require different contracts, and if you don't know which one applies where, you shouldn't be sending anything yet. You need to understand that first too. Are you managing the whole campaign? Just connecting one-time collaborations, doing influencer seeding? It depends. Are you managing the whole campaign? Are you doing one-time collaborations? Are you doing talent management with just influencer? Are you doing influencer seeding and getting paid up front? It really depends from time to time. By the way, this type of stuff is exactly what we go through in my one-on-one mentorship, where I go with people from starting their agency to closing their first deal in less than 40 days. If you want to see more about that, wait until the end of the video or apply in the link below. Next one is, what should a contract include? First and most confusing part for some people, and I don't know why, is company details, agency details, influencer details, and brand details. This is the most important part of the contract. If you get this wrong, whole contract doesn't make sense, and I don't know why some people struggle with this. You just need to ask the questions: who is the client here, who is paying who are you signing contract with, and what is this contract about, and then put in those details. It depends. If you're signing a contract with the influencer, you need to include something about the brand. If you're signing the details with an brand, you need to include influencer links and so on. Next section is deliverables. What's being created? Very simple. What's being created? One TikTok, for example, one IG story, and or maybe one YouTube integration plus one package that includes one reel plus set of 3 stories. This depends. This is what influencer is gonna post. Next one is timeline. When is the brief being sent? When is the deadline to post? When is the content actually going live? And so on. Next thing, payment terms. How will you get paid? How will the influencer get paid? Is it wire transfer? Is it net 15, net 30? When are you actually receiving money? And so on. Usage rights. Can the brand use the content for ads? If yes, how long? Where can these ads be published? And so on. This needs to be over there. I put it twice. I don't know why. Cancellation policy. What if the brand cancels or the influencer backs out and doesn't want to proceed with the deal? You need to put those terms inside too. And approval process. Is there content review before posting? You need to specify this definitely, because this needs to be inside. Again, you don't need to 10-page legal doc with lawyer or anything like that, but you do need the basics, and these are the basics. There's a lot of more stuff that you can include, but again, it will depend from time to time and service you offer. For now, you need to understand how these basics once work, and know what each one of them is. This is for one-time collaborations. You can use basically this structure and it should be good. Also, some stuff that you might need to include depends from brand to brand. Here's how we handle this in my agency. We use contract template that we've used thousands of times for various deals. We just customize it in Google Docs. For signature, you can use DocuSign, PandaDoc, or even email confirmation for smaller brands and or anyone who you really trust. For bigger deals, we use full contract plus NDA plus IO, and you will understand what that is later on when you start doing full campaign management. Some mistakes to avoid that I see people and beginners do. Sending a brief before any agreement is signed. This is a common mistake that people do. Next one is not specifying clear timelines and deliverables in the contract. Next one is not covering what happens if the deal falls through. That's what I talked about here, cancellation policy. Next one is not understanding how to protect your role, so brands go around you and contact creators directly. and not using the right contract or making mistakes in one, which will show the brand that you don't know what you're doing, and the brands will then see that you are unexperienced, and you will lose credibility and of course cash and deal that you could have closed easily. Now some questions that I got from you guys in the Discord, which is free, that you should definitely join, and Instagram, which is also free. You can just follow me and watch out for my stories. First one is, should I send the contracts to both influencer and a brand? If you're managing both sides, then yes. If the brand handles influencer directly, then just one, whether that is a contract connecting all the sides in one place, or you are just doing contract with brand. It depends. What if the brand sends me their contract? Nothing wrong with that, that's fine. Just make sure you still protect your position, and influencer gets their own agreement if you're doing one-time collaborations. How do I avoid getting bypassed? Question I get asked a lot of time. First one, you can do watermark proposals that you send to a brand. Another one, send a contract before sending the list to a brand, or before sending a list to a brand with influencers. Or actually know what you're doing, show the brand that you are experienced one and that you know how everything goes. Next one is, how do I stop influencers from going direct to a brand? That's why you need to own the communication, and as I said, know what you're doing, or as I said, sign the contracts. Free tools that you can use are Google Docs plus Small PDF, or you can use DocuSign and PandaDoc, paid ones, but I think it's the best way to go with them. Can I include personalized rules in the contract? Rules like no music due to religious reasons. Yes, that's completely okay, that's completely normal, and I think all the brands will respect that if you include that in the contract and also mention that before you send the contract. Do brands work with us without a company? Mid-size and big-size brands most likely won't work with you if you don't have a company, but some smaller deals could probably be closed as a freelancer, but always I recommend to have a company because it's good and it's professional. If you want to scale this business, you will need company at some part of time, so it's better to open it right at the beginning. What law should the contracts follow? Don't overthink this as a beginner, when you're doing smaller deals. Just pick one that makes sense for you, where your company is, or who is sending the contract. If the brand is sending, then their one. If you are sending contract, then yours. And look, contracts don't need to be complicated or scary. I hope I showed you here at least some basics that you can understand and apply to your situation. But as I said, they need to exist. They're your safety, your clarity document, and your protection, and your proof that you are running a real business here, as you definitely are. If this video helped you, drop a comment and a like, and as I said, if we reach 150 likes, I'm gonna drop a free document that you can use for your agency. And if you want to go deeper, get access to systems, close your first deal in less than 40 days, like Sergio, who got like over 10,000 euros in just over 50 days, or Ash, who got over 7k in profit in under 40 days, then definitely consider applying for one-on-one mentorship. The link will be down below. This can really fasten up the process for you and save you a lot of time. I don't open spots often, so if you are serious, make sure to apply. If you're not serious, you can join my free Discord. We currently have over 170 members, and also follow me on Instagram, where I have over 100 followers right now. That would be it. Thank you for watching. Definitely subscribe and hit the bell. Free course is coming very soon, so make sure you stay subscribed for that. And yeah, drop a nice comment, and see you in the next one. Bye.